Warning! You're watching Dr. Todd Lee TV, where theoretically you could learn a bunch of cool shit.
We're not going to make it. There's no point to this. I should just make the right meal and tan ourselves, since tanning ourselves is going to be better than them tanning me. I hate conformity. 45 from whatever the fuck. God damn it. I cannot remember anything right now. 60 minus 26. There. Just good enough. 4.5 plus the 2. Is this meal 2? God, this is so small. Who the fuck writes in the font this small? So 4. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I can substitute. No. What the fuck is going on? We're not going to make it. I can't think straight at all. I made this for nothing. I guess I made this for you. 25 grams of fat. So that's like 3 thin layers on 6 rice cakes. And a little bit of chicken. The marinade is in there, the knife is in there. I guess it doesn't fucking matter. The honey, how much honey is in it? Just like 11 ingredients for a meal when you have no ability to think is so much harder. So I can't even measure the honey. I'm gonna have to eyeball it. So what am I even stressing about? So it's 6 rice cakes. We're gonna miss this. 6 rice cakes, honey, almond butter, got all that. So it's 1 piece of chicken is the only thing that matters. This is so stupid. I'm gonna put my chicken in with your chicken because otherwise, what the fuck am I doing? I just need to call him because this is just too much. Man, my brain's not working and I'm having a hard time assembling this meal and we need to be there in 8 minutes.
This is meal 2?
Yeah, meal 2 is what I'm trying to cook, but because I'm cooking meal 2, I'm gonna miss at 8:45. So should we just say fuck it? Make the meal right and then do the top coat here, or should I just go there and hopefully they'll just find to make it happen?
No, so if you already ate meal 1, that's done, right?
Right.
Okay, so I would just don't worry about cooking the rice, and I'm just gonna give you more rice cakes and more honey for meal 2 instead.
All right, so my calculations is it's 6 rice cakes instead of 2 rice cakes, the same amount of honey, and I would just be using the almond butter on the rice cakes for the fat supply.
So I'm changing the whole meal as we are on the phone.
All right.
So I'll send you a screenshot of the meal, and then we're good to go.
But what I'm worried about is I'll get there and they'll be like, fuck you, Todd, we're not going to paint you.
No, dude, you're a pro. They're never gonna do that.
All right, cool. All right, thanks, man.
Just go ahead, go.
All right, thanks, buddy. Reason why they say 8:45 is last call, or they're leaving at 8:45 so that everyone gets there 8:30. I'm sure they will stay after. And that's what he said. He says, Todd, you're a pro. They're going to paint you. It's like, okay. Zero to 60 in 4 seconds in a station wagon. You're the soccer mom that can. I am never late. And the reason why we're late is because the rice wasn't ready. I should have cooked all my meals for today last night. That's completely atypical of me. So what we're gonna get is 6 rice cakes with about 6 grams of almond butter each and about 5 grams of honey. So what I'm gonna do is, to make the almond butter last, I'm gonna make a sandwich. So I'm gonna have 3 rice cake sandwiches and 1 chicken strip. And I don't remember putting a metric fuck ton of salt on the goddamn thing, but I'm supposed to. So I'm probably just gonna pour it in my mouth. What the fuck? Why am I in a hazard? What is going on? All right, go. Nothing pisses me off more than fucking indecisive bitches. I always find it weird, like when women have AI with a man's voice. I'm always like, I thought you guys hate men. Does Marquise AI have a man's voice?
She doesn't use an AI. She feels like they're unreliable.
They are unreliable. They're like having a very unintelligent person who sounds like, who's a know-it-all.
Yeah.
They give you very clear, definitive, confident answers that are wrong all the time. Hey, one of the girls called me Boo yesterday when she was tanning me.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
What do you mean? Yeah, it's flirty.
Okay, so if you're completely naked and your dick's hanging out and they're on their knees in front of you taking your socks off and they call you Boo, that's a better than average sign, right?
I think so. I mean, it's a very specific circumstance, and they're seeing a lot of like naked dudes that
Yeah.
day.
It's a whole lot of dicks. It's a whole lot of dicks. So it's either my face, my body, or the combination of the three. Unless she calls everyone Boo, so that we feel more comfortable being naked. All right, all we gotta do is walk in, get painted. Oh my God.
What?
It says it's like all the way over there. Do you know how to get there on foot? It's showing us how to drive there. How's that for a keyboard warrior? And like, but you would have gotten a ticket. Like, I don't give a fuck about your tickets. How much is the ticket? $100? Fuck you. I don't live in Florida. What are they gonna do about it? They're gonna be like, well, you had to get here at 8:45. I was like, I told you yesterday I would not be able to get here at 8:45. It is not gonna happen. Not a fucking chance. I'm gonna make it here at 8:45. We could have done a better job at home. Now we're gonna have to turn around and go all the way back and get hand painted. Anyway, just fucking hate these tanning companies. They're so unprofessional. The show's at 12. Let's get painted at 8:45. Said no one with a brain ever. When I checked in for the North American, I pulled up on the red curb, walked inside, checked in, walked out, took the ticket, ripped it up, and drove away. It's like nobody thinks, no one has a brain. I don't live in Pittsburgh. What are they gonna do? Look at all the parking spots. I'm so glad I parked a half a mile away. I don't need exercise. Oh, what do you know? A parking lot right there.
Marina View Drive, North Tamiami Trail.
Yeah, lick my balls, bitch. There's a fucking business right there. But it's free parking. Well, I know, I want to save money on parking and then not get painted. That's the smart thing to do. You're already into the show for 12 grand. Why not just blow it all for 20? There's a parking lot right there. I don't even think this is the right fucking hotel. This is worse than I expected it to be. I thought that this would be a nightmare to have to go to a third location to get painted, but it is a nightmare. And it's not even gonna be as good. Thank you, sir. We were 22 minutes late. What were we on 5 or 6? I don't remember. Here, we'll hit them both. We'll be that kid. We'll be Dudley.
Floor 5 going up.
Yeah, good.
What time was your appointment yesterday?
Yesterday, 5:15. A lady told me to park at Captain Jack.
Yeah, but you parked Captain Jack's at 7 a.m. and come out.
And I hope I brought all the food. I think I brought the salt. I think I brought my shaker empty. I don't remember if I did or not. Take a dirty shaker out of the trunk and put that gross ass element in it. I don't know if I even put salt on this meal. I don't think there was a meal to put salt on. So I'm supposed to get 4 more grams of salt this meal. Oh my God, it's cold. What the fuck? I'm pretty sure I brought a water bottle, but I may not have. I don't normally rush out the door like this. It's a bad choice to come here for tanning. I knew it was a better choice to tan ourselves. Would have saved 2 hours and we wouldn't have forgotten anything. Well, we'll see how it looks and then we'll do our tanning tomorrow and we'll have comparison. It's better to experiment with the low probability of success than experiment with the high probability of success. Although they're both experiments. This is the sheep way. Tomorrow would be the innovative way. If I knew I'd have to walk up, I would have just fucking pulled up my car, got out, and left it there. We'd be done before they could have towed it. You're like, you're such an asshole. I'd rather be an asshole who succeeds. This is frustrating. I think this is diazide, this crushed up shit. I can't get my fucking dexterity here. Here's one, Arch Viagra. Here's Anavar. God fucking damn it. It's hard to separate out the whites that I don't know what they are from the colors that I do. Whatever idiot manufactures pills that are white needs to get shot. That's half of an Anadrol, or half of a Winstrol. So 25, 25, 25, and then 50. Now, in here, I think I got a half of a tamoxifen, a half of a diazide. I'll just show him. Be like, this is what I think it is. This is why phone calls are so much better than text messaging, is I just need a quick answer. Do I eat in the heat and sweat off my paint? Or do I wait 15 minutes and eat in the air conditioning and not sweat off my paint and not get my car covered in honey? Which is it? So in the event that he doesn't respond to me, I'm just going to do what I would do normally. That's why phone calls with a coach is a million times better. All right, I wonder if I can set this up so workflow.
I would just take a quarter, one of those quarters. Take that now, and then so we're assuming is a quarter of a hydrochloro.
Right, 6 milligrams.
Yeah, that's all I want to use. So just take that and then drive over to the venue, eat your meal. You probably won't be on stage till like almost 12 anyways, so we're good.
All right, I can't take it right now because I'm driving, but as soon as I pull over, I'll take the 6.25 hydrochloro, walk in with the cooler, and then sit down on the floor and eat my rice cakes, honey, and almond butter.
Yes, sir.
All right,
and
buddy.
Then you still have water. You still have that water from that meal?
I have meal two's water, and I have all the salt from meal two that I haven't put in anything yet, because I didn't know where to put the salt, if it's supposed to go on the rice cakes or the water.
Either one's fine.
Okay. And you want 35.
Put some of the salt like on the rice cakes, and then like just use the honey and almond butter to make it stick, and then then obviously put salt in the water like I have written for you.
All right, sounds good.
Yep, and I'll be there soon. We're about to leave.
Okay, cool. See you soon.
All right, see you then. Bye.
See how much easier the phone call is rather than the fucking text messages? We wasted 8 minutes trying to get a response from a text message. Phone call was like 1 minute. I don't understand why anyone text messages. It is the worst way to communicate with anyone about anything. Oh, I guess if they've got a sieve brain and they can't remember shit. I know, it's like, but, you just said, but it could have turned green. But you could get a ticket. It's like, I get pulled over all the time. I've gotten like 2 tickets in my life for speeding. Like, excuse me, officer. First of all, I roll the window down and I hold my driver's license, registration, insurance out the window so that they have no concern for their safety at all. I'm like, hi, officer, how are you today? Doing good. Do you know why I pulled you over? Not a clue, officer. Well, you were speeding. Really? I was. The autopilot's supposed to be set. I don't know what's going on with that. Well, I just want you to know I really appreciate you for keeping the road safe. Okay, well, if your record's clean, I'm just gonna give you a warning. Thanks, officer, you're the best. And you don't get a ticket. Now, if you're like, what you want? Why you pull me over? Then you're gonna get a ticket or arrested. It's that simple. What's up? We're here. Time to kick some ass and eat some rice cakes. Everyone thinks it's funny that I do shit like this, just so people don't think I'm a keyboard warrior. You're so arrogant. Who are you to take this empty table and use it to eat? I don't know, the guy who paid $1,000 to do the show? That guy? Which disgusting flavor will we use? Let's do citrus salt. This grapefruit and vagina flavor. Let's do that. This is like the highlight. This is like my favorite part of the show, is getting to munch down on my favorite treat. That was enthusiastic. The salt kind of ruins it. Luckily, I took salted caramel because I anticipate everything. I forgot the hot stuff, which would have caused more vascularity. So tomorrow we're gonna do our own coat and do hot stuff. They've just got the normal glaze here. At some point, this booth is gonna show up. You're like, you're in my booth. I'm like, I am. I'm gonna stay in your booth. I'm done eating. Look how many protein bars you get to sample today. Enjoy finding gluten-free ones. Normally I go a little bit thicker with the almond butter. Battle mead. This will be my first time getting to use battle mead for battle. It was such a compliment. Mike said that he liked my formula. That's like someone telling you your kids are pretty. Unless they're adopted. I guess if I had adopted kids that were pretty, I wouldn't give a fuck. I figure someone pays $500 for this booth. I shouldn't spread salt all over it. The smidge from Diazide. How much is a smidge? Less than a bit?
I used to give people.
That would drive me nuts. I could not work with Chris Aceto.
Dude, so Chris Tuttle and I are good friends, and we were chilling at the hotel one day at one of these shows, and I go, how was it working with him? He's like, bro, you'd wake up and he'd be like, you look great. What'd you eat yesterday? And he'd be like, oh, whatever, I ate the whatever. He's like, let's do it again today.
Go to Five Guys, have 2 burgers, 1 fry, and a Coke. What size fries? What size Coke? What goes on the burger? I would be so stressed out, my cortisol would go through the roof. I'd rather have you be precise, and I'm plus or minus 10%, than you give me just like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, what are we doing? Okay. Oh, you asked if I was Dr. Todd.
It's actually hilarious.
What's your name?
Amber.
Amber?
Yeah, big fan.
All right, cool. What's up? They're like, we saw you from the Nile video. I'm like, oh, people thought I was an asshole. They're like, we did. I was like, so if you're doing 3 shots, do 3 shots. But if I'm taking 26 drugs, am I going to be doing 3 shots? Am I going to be doing 26 shots? Or am I going to load the syringes up with as much as I can fit? And they're like, well, I guess when you put it that way. I was like, well, it sounds like somebody didn't watch the video. They just watched 5 seconds of it and decided they were dicks. I was a dick. And then I walked past Chris Cormier. I'm like, hey, what's up, Chris? And he's like, yeah. So he's still mad about the D-ball comment, I guess.
Why would you say?
I said D-ball is the Florida man of anabolics. You know that if someone uses D-ball, that their brain power is enough to where they think wrestling a gator is a good idea. And then the thumbnail was a one-armed dude wrestling an alligator in like a honky-tonk bar. Because he commented, he's like, I use D-ball and it put on 20, 30 pounds. I was like, did you also not have access to testosterone at the time? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, well, then there you go. It was a estrogen pro-hormone.
That's all D-ball is.
But all they hear is, you use D-ball, you're stupid. And I was like, I didn't say that. I just said the dumbest people on the planet use D-ball. I even seen the video, just because you use D-ball doesn't make you stupid. Chances are, you are.
I'm going to pull it up. I can't remember exactly what it was.
It was a good one.
D-ball is almost like a proxy for dumb as fuck. Somebody's got to have 85 IQ or less. Like they do dirt bike racing while they're drunk through a fucking nitroglycerin covered knife. They take D-ball. That is just dumb as people on earth. It's not even like you couldn't have a smart person use D-ball and get away with it. Just what I've seen is Florida man wrestles gator with this one arm, walks away with 0 arms. All that dude's used D-ball.
Oh my God, that was amazing.
Play him the Trends fucking awesome video.
That's pretty good.
Hey, what are we up to, 50,000? Dude, it was 13 hours, 50,000 views.
Yeah, we're at 50.
I'm on the phone with Dina, and I go, yeah, Todd took a Klonopin, a Seroquel, and a Trazodone to sleep. She goes, what the fuck?
She knows her pharmacology.
She's an MP.
Oh, okay. At this point, I don't know what the fuck I'm feeling. I either am raging or I'm fucking happy. There's nothing in between.
Well, you're happy today, so that's good.
I'm like, not on the drive over here. They told us to park at Captain's Jack, right? It was 3 fucking blocks away in 90-degree weather. I'm like, well, this was bright. I'm gonna melt off the top coat. Good thing I'm missing meals to melt off my top coat. I was like, I should have just done this in the fucking hotel room. I was like, well, we'll do that tomorrow. We'll do the top coat in the hotel room tomorrow and see how I look.
Yeah.
Because out of 17 people, my probability of getting top 5 is a lot lower than today, which is probably 100% with 5 people.
Yeah. No, we're coming.
I look dark.
We're gunning for a win, brother.
Really?
Fuck yeah! You crazy?
You think open?
No. For
Okay.
these masters classes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I love you, but no,
No,
for the
not against Logan Franklin.
No.
Dude, I would never trust you if you said yes. I'd be like, if you said, yeah, we're going to go for a win for open, yeah. I was like, this guy's lying. I'm fucked. This entire peak's retarded, man. All we need is over 40 first place, and we got the Masters Olympia 2027. Dude, we'll go in there with 1 kidney, a quarter liver. I'll have like an eyeball
Wow, your
left.
labs are good, bro.
I know. With 388, well, now that we've tracked down that we were on what do you call bunk glutathione,
Yeah, but even then, you'll be fine.
you're really not worried about it because you do the You know more about blood work than I do.
I'm not worried about it. It's a short-term issue.
Yeah, I don't think I have cirrhosis of the liver.
I don't
My
think you do.
dad's autopsy, his liver was the only organ that was fine.
Todd Lee, great job, man. Beautiful, congratulations, guys. Great job, Todd.
If we weren't in a hurry, I would have charged my car today. GoBot, Temu, fucking charger. The fuck? How do you do this shit? There's supposed to be an adapter. You guys want to see my gun? Since we're in Florida, we just brought guns with us. Here, it's not loaded. We're gonna do a press check like on Terminal List. There you go. Dry fire. I know everyone likes that. Like, you don't know fucking gun safety. Hey buddy, I got a question for you.
Sure.
I have never used a Temu charger. It's these little things in life that make things possible. Open glove box. Get the right hole. All right. All right, step 2. Now what do I do?
Okay.
Pull out the app?
Yeah, get the app open.
I'm Todd, by the way.
Hey, Tom. Nice to meet you.
Nice to
Tom.
meet you, man.
How'd you doing there?
I did shit. I came in dead last 3 times.
Dude, you still did it though. So that's a picture, man. Much respect. Yeah.
What do I do?
Okay, so you got to get that charge point thing
Okay.
going.
So I got to download it?
Yeah. You got to download it.
All right, so I go to the app store. I appreciate taking the time in the 100-degree weather to help me. I'm about ready to throw my phone in the ground. This is so hard. Why can't you just Apple Pay it? All right, got dead last in 3 different divisions. It's not a good omen. It seems that in the attempt of biasing my quads for a couple years, my glutes got smaller and my quads didn't grow. In the attempt of biasing my triceps, my chest got smaller, but my triceps grew a little bit. So overall, even though I improved symmetry, I look worse. So I'm just gonna go back to more traditional training. That's pretty much it. My bad conditioning, my glutes, is partially due to 3 things. 1, I was over squeezing them because they don't have the muscle anymore, so there's loose skin from when they used to be bigger and from when I used to run estrogen. Oh shit, I forgot to navigate where I'm going. So the plan is to use more traditional stuff, like do the pendulum squat, then the sissy squats, then the leg extensions one day, and then the belt squat, then the leg extensions the other day, to bring the glutes and the quads to back up to what I'm using. Because like hack squatting 800 pounds, they were big. Sissy squatting with the hack squat 300 pounds, they're not big. So we'll go back to what works. I started reincorporating pull-ups, and the lats are already looking better. And we're gonna do, after that, the Janecki style stuff. So a little bit, one more compound old school movement, and then the new school optimal stuff So we're not taking away, we're just adding back in what grew the glutes, quads, and the lats in the first place. My training for delts and arms is working great. My hamstrings is working great. I kind of nerfed it on the chest training. We're gonna reincorporate the old chest training. Pec decks with presses. Nothing fancy, just to go back to what I know works. And you know, I gave up a lot of size in my 2 best body parts, chest and glutes, to create symmetry. Now that I have symmetry, I'm just small everywhere. So now I just train everything appropriately. It should work. Can experiment with men in the off season, just do a single drug treatment and just start ramping up men. Now, because I made weight and height, but it was, you know, I had to come in at 173 to make weight at 177. Now that my official cutoff is 182, tomorrow we're just gonna try to bring me in as full as a house. And then if I spill over, use some Diazide to pull it out. This isn't the right way to do it. It's just adaptive measures. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. What am I gonna do worse than dead last? But if it does work and I don't come in dead last, or if I come in top 10 in the open, then I'm completely redeemed. Then come San Antonio, we've got 2 weeks to really reverse me out and get me full, bring me in at like 180. That way, if I show up and they wanna height me at 64, then I have an hour to drop 3 pounds of water with Diazide. Not a problem. And then you can rehydrate with saline or some shit. Chances are, if I was over 5'4" in Texas and I was over in 5'4" here today, I'm gonna be over 5'4" in San Antonio, and we're locked the fuck in. If for whatever reason I don't make it, then we still have Daytona and Denton to come in at 177, just to guarantee that my 182 is locked in forever. If you're confused, it's okay. Every single fucking person I talk to is confused, except for the state chairman of Florida, who actually knows the rules as well as I do. So that's it. Mission 1 accomplished. Get over 64.0. Mission 2 accomplished. Get weight in. Mission 3 accomplished. Get video of me doing my posing routine. Mission 4 accomplished. Had fun. Mission 5 accomplished, got lots of good content. Mission 6 accomplished, did 3 shows in 1 day, which is most that I've ever done. Mission 5 or whatever was to win over 45, failed miserably. But it is what it is. Final mission is tomorrow, practice a different form of peaking and see if we can get a better look. And then the other mission for tomorrow is come in top 10. And then that's it. What is this, for irrigating your nostrils? Is it an enema? We're gonna go back to the hotel room and we're going to get some food in. I've got meal 3, meal 4, and meal 5 for tomorrow. And then I'm gonna call the manufacturer and see if we can swing by and do a tour of the facilities, flavor test Berserker Frenzy, because it came in a little different than Fenris Fury, and the two are supposed to be added together. Everyone bitches and moans that Fenris Fury doesn't have caffeine in it, so I'm making an energy drink with the exact same flavor as Fenris Fury so that you can add the two together and you get a stim pre-workout rather than a non-stim pre-workout. And that's it. And people are like, well, it's money. It's like, no, when you buy Fenris Fury, you will have the option of buying them as a team at a much reduced rate than buying them individually. That's it. And if you're one of those people who doesn't lift weights, you just like playing video games, it's perfect gaming fuel. That's why they're categorized as an NO product on Amazon and as an energy drink on Amazon, is because the pre-workout market is stigmatized and saturated. So I've got two different pre-workouts. One's a pump, no stim, one's a stim, no pump. And then I've got an intra, but the way they're gonna be categorized on Amazon is one is an energy drink, one is a nitric oxide, and one is an endurance drink. It's called marketing. I'm not good at it, but I'm not bad at it either. All right. I think I've got that's about all the energy I have for being sociable. We're actually on time. Have meal 2 at 11. It's 11:06, we're on time. I feel bad because I had a rough Kai, but I wanted to let him sleep in till the last minute. I should have woken him up 15 minutes earlier because I frazzled him and I'm like, we gotta go in 15 minutes. And he's like asleep. Because I have a procedure, a ritual if you will, and I know how to get ready in 15 minutes. Kai has a bad time of staying up till 5 a.m. even though he's not supposed to. So like a child, I made it, like one flew over the cuckoo's nest, I gave him medicine and made him swallow it in front of me. So I knew he was gonna go to bed. And he slept. I had to let myself in his room and wake him up by touching him. I don't think the idea is he was covered. But normally you knock on the door and he wakes up, but no, I had to actually wake him up. So I know he slept good. It's like how many melatonin is this, 6? I'm like, yeah. He's like, these are 10 milligrams. I'm like, yeah. Are you groggy this morning?
Very.
All right, did you take your normal stuff?
Yeah, I took my Daphnal. I didn't have an energy drink.
All right, well, I can't find you the new prototype, but here, take a full serving of the old prototype of Berserker Frenzy. Do you want orange ice, fruit punch?
Fruit punch.
All right, do the full scoop. That's 400 milligrams of caffeine, 600 alpha GPC, and it's got some other shit in there that'll work synergistically. Glass is you right, spoon is at your hip. Water is you right. Some people will say I'm bossy. I say I'm efficient, because I know exactly what someone's thinking before they think it. This is everything I need. You just had a huge meal, so you should be good for a couple hours, because you're a very baby eater. You didn't even finish your dinner last night. I just fed you last night's dinner, and you thought it was a fresh meal.
You eating potatoes?
Yeah.
Because I ate all the meat.
Yeah, you didn't eat all your food last night. You eat like a baby. So on top of staying on top of you and making sure you take all your pills and watching you eat your pills, I have to also watch you eat your food, which is weird because you're like twice my size. All right, I'm gonna bring an orange for you. That didn't work. I'm gonna bring an orange for you. There we go. And I'm gonna bring a banana for you. And I'm gonna bring another banana for you. All right. There. How's that? We're gonna bring a sweater just in case I get cold. Bring my headphones just in case I get bored. We're ahead of schedule because I'm so meticulous with time. You're not gonna get them because they're backlit. But they're shimmery and they're not super tight. I think I'm wearing the 32s. I wanna bring more pair, I just can't find them now. We're driving to the venue to compete in the open division of Classic. This is the second day of the show. A lot of people bitch and moan if they gotta do back-to-back shows, whatever. I've been doing that for almost 20 years. What I've never done was do 3 shows in one day and then a 4th show the next day. How bad does my hair look?
Not bad.
It's terrible. It's okay. I'm getting a second transplant. People are like, oh, I thought Masteron doesn't cause hair loss. It's like, oh my fucking God, I didn't have the hair before I used the Masteron. You fucking cunts. I'm 46 years old. If you live to 46, you won't have hair either. I can write it off because I'm using videos to make money. If you did taxes, you would know that. But you'd rather have the government tell you how much taxes you owe and take it out of your paycheck. That's not me. I want to tell the government how much I think I owe them, which is less than what they think you owe them. Keep in mind, I said I and you. We are not the same. And then there's going to be those out there who's like, he thinks he's better than us because he does his own taxes. I don't think I'm better than you for doing my own taxes. I think I'm better than you for a myriad of different reasons. One of which is that I have an expert accountant who does my taxes. Some of you are better than me. We have to handle these on a case-by-case basis. It doesn't matter if you're smart or rich. What matters is if Jesus loves you. But Jesus loves you more if you're smart and rich. If he didn't, I mean, if Jesus really loved you, you wouldn't have been born stupid. You would have been like, oh, this guy was a dick in his last life. I see blank career in his future. Notice I said blank instead of alienated you based off of your career. This is the new and improved Todd. This is the tactful Todd. Tacticus. The #1 turn-based Warhammer 40k game for your phone. I'm not sponsored by Tacticus because I say the F word too much. And I'm not woke enough. Not that I have a problem with female custodies. I think that would be hot. The Emperor's bloated zombie corpse having 1,000 psychers a day being sacrificed to him to keep the warp open, and just having its like half-naked female custodies hanging around. That'd be a very interesting piece of art. Maybe I should get it on my wall. Maybe I should get it tattooed on my back. It can't come in any worse than Dead Last. And before you say, oh, it's because you used death metal is why you didn't win. The judging was predetermined before the metal happened. And when people got off stage, no one fist pumped them for all the little R. Kelly R&B shit. When I got off stage, everyone clapped and fist bumped me because they'd never heard anything that heavy before. I like music that makes vaginas bleed. You know, most of them are posing. It's just like, I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. Like a naked, fat 55-year-old dude with jiggling butt fat in a women's underwear. It's just not doing it. It's just not doing it. Not that I look a lot better, but at least it was heavy. Did I hit those notes okay? No one's ever heard me sing before. I can ham it up for silly singing. I can't like take real vocals seriously. Like if I do Hammer Smash Face right now, it's not gonna hit right. Come on, fucker.
Maybe it's the fact that you're trying to sing something like Hammer Smashed Face as opposed to something with a more simplified.
Play Hammer Smash Face, Lil Ramos. And it doesn't. Alex Webster, best bassist. My first set of pull-ups, I always do Hammer Smash Face. The Will Ramos version, because it's so much heavier than the original one from Tomb of the Mutilated. Many don't realize this, but Hammer Smash Face was featured in Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, New England Clam Chowder, the white or the red. And it was so offensive that Tipper Gore had the parental advisory sticker stuck on albums ever after. It was Cannibal Corpse and Two Live Crew were the two bands that determined that music now needed a parental advisory sticker. So I, every time at 11 years old, would go to the store and I would find anything that had parental advisory on it, and then I would take a warm sponge and wipe off the sticker, and then that's what I would go by. Because that was letting me know what was cool. If the conservative Republican Party said I wasn't allowed to listen to it, then it's gotta be worth listening to.
Same with video games.
And see, what were that? MA? That was way later.
You mean AO for video games?
I thought they called M.
There's M and then there's AO.
What's AO?
Adults only.
We didn't have those when I was a kid.
GTA San Andreas? I guess that would have been...
That one, I was
You would have been in your
I was
20s.
an adult by that point. I could buy whatever the fuck I want. Give me this car. You fucking dick. You gotta fight with it. It's like, this is my car. Eat my dick. Car. All right, 11:37. Oh my God. All right, I'm gonna drop you off. How fast can you move?
Why does it just park? Just
park? Because the charging station's all the way over there. You look how you have to carry your big ass camera.
This is a small camera.
Dude, when we were getting painted, one of the girls is like, I think you need to wear a sock because that shit's hitting your knees. And I was like, wow, she's really flirting with him. She said, sock or nude? And I was like, fuck it, I'll go nude. I haven't had that offer in a while. Not gonna pass that up. Yeah, for a while, Pro-Tan was like, all of our spray painters are female. You can wait, just keep going. All right. What the fuck? You want to lose your fucking teeth? People always accuse me of being a keyboard warrior. I've got a battle axe in the car. I don't give a fuck.
Todd is fighting the off-brand charger again.
All right, cool. As I trip on everything. Come on. God, dude. Tesla superchargers are so much better than this ghetto-ass shit. Boom. Eat it, dick. People are like, God, this Todd Lee guy complains so much. Why can't he just be cheerful? It's mostly potassium, very little water in it.
Did you put the Battle Me this?
Mm-hmm. It tastes better than just potassium. I'm gonna show you what I brought, just so you can audit me while we have time. Brought more Battle Mead in case other athletes need it. I got a bunch of trunks in the mail last night.
We got larges, special cut.
These are 30s. Is this better?
Oh, that's a lot better, yeah.
All right, cool. I got 5 pairs with 3 different cuts, 3 different sizes. All right, backups. I got my phone. I've got lots of drugs. Here's my buttons, so that bitch doesn't give me a hard time for no medallion. I color-coded these bitches. Oh, what's up? So I got Aquaside, Reds, Anavar, Blues, Anadrol, and I should have been a Winstrol, but I forgot. But I did
Well, you already took
I
everything.
took 50 Winstrol already.
Yeah.
10, man.
You have a beta blocker by any chance?
No, I don't do that. I wish I did. I brought Viagra, but I haven't taken it yet.
You can take the Viagra now.
Okay, inhaler. Extra music in case they fuck that up. The bananas and the oranges are his. Here's our salt. Here's our cinnamon. Here's our guacamole.
This is your. I'm gonna go fill you up some more water. I'm gonna give you more battle meat.
Wait, this is meal
That's
3.
meal 3.
For me.
Yep, that's
This
Kai.
is meal 4 for Kai.
Yeah.
And then I got rice cakes. And then I got the painting stuff, like gloves. And, oh no, it's upside down. I got the muscle juice and the hot stuff.
We'll use hot stuff on you.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I brought Tums for heartburn, honey, Maranatha, forks and knives, extra Tums. That was excessive. Lots of rice cakes. All right, and then I'm gonna take my Viagra and you're gonna get me water, I think you said. All right.
Leave the battle meat out.
Okay. So it's day 2, Saturday the 6th. We're at the venue. Stress is alleviated. We've got everything done. Kai did my paint. I think my paint looks a lot better the way Kai did it than the professionals did it. I'm having a hard time hearing myself over the squeaky women with the Anavar voices in the corner, but I made sure to check my cooler 5 times. Dom checked my cooler. I've got pockets. My cargo shorts have pockets. They're not fashion symbols, they're utility belts. Everything is where its place is supposed to be. Just like you would have a special forces person, he knows where his extra clips are, his extra night vision goggles are, where his armor piercing rounds are versus his hollow point rounds. I know it all. I've got my comfy trunks on. I had overnighted me 4 different types of trunks because I didn't like the trunks that I was on stage with. Trunks I wore yesterday for the night show were made by CJ. She had passed away recently and there was a candle in her picture backstage. So it meant a lot to me that I got to wear and retire her trunks at a memorial show for her. Right now, it's a hurry up and wait thing. The beloved Apple Watch cracked. I went for a swim in the pool. The phone started calling, my Apple Watch started calling 911 and I was able to talk 911 out from coming with an ambulance because I'm sure that would have cost me money. And that's pretty much it. We're gonna wait until it's time to go on stage. And so it's a very chill thing. I'm super excited that the guys at Lightning Labs are gonna come in tomorrow and we're gonna get to tour the facility for Valhalla Labs products and the Todd VMD supplements, the health supplements. We're gonna flavor test Berserker Frenzy and you guys are gonna come with us to check everything out. I thought it was cool that Dom watched the 2-day out and the 1-day out video. It's almost like my coach is starting to become a fan, which is a feeling I've never had before. And even though I did terrible, everyone's been really supportive. It wasn't like at the Texas Pro last year where someone's like, your glutes are soft, kill yourself. Now I got some really cool people like Bill Toko, who we mentioned. He actually reached out.
What's up, bro? How are you?
Juji Mufu reached out to say that they gave positive affirmations. I don't want to put words in their mouth because everyone had something a little different to say. All right, so I'm reading the comments from my new trend. Is awesome, real. Todd Liam D. Clip says, Victor Cisnero, with a 24 to 48 hour half-life, the flexions would still be over 25% per day, which is counterproductive from a muscle growth standpoint and a safety. Because goddamn, these people are dumb. Thank God for Todd Liam D Clips, my fan account, to take care of that. Maybe this one will be a smart one. Enrico, hi. I need to tell you that the calculators that you use online to see the half-life of drugs don't take into consideration the absorption time of the oil. That's why we always use MCT oil. Only a fucking moron wouldn't. So I'm going to keep reading because this guy clearly doesn't know what he's talking about. Jarek says, not quite. In general, most AAs absorb more quickly than the ester, blah, 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 especially when you use MCT oil. So here we go. Jarek Sen 92 comes in to save the day again from the retard brigade. Then Todd Liam D Clips comes in and says, regardless, daily injections will always be better in every circumstance. Good. Thank God that guy knows what he's talking about. This is painful to read. because it's just the same stupid questions over and over again, and then the right people correcting them. This guy's an idiot. He says daily injections on workout days only or 7 days a week, as if the term every day wasn't clear. So Todd Lee MD Clips comes in and says 7 days a week. Building muscle doesn't happen only on workout days. And it's incredible.
Go ahead. Hit your
Off
proposal.
Bentley, I thought hex use over an athate. Okay. More expensive, hard to find, longer slightly than E.
Abs, hard.
I've seen lower concentrations in hex. Then finally, someone smart. You just convinced me to try it. Trending on social media every day is best. 4 months ago, he tells you your life story, but it's not a consult. Narcissism. Christopher John, is there a way to do an athate with minimal side effects without pinning daily or EOD? No. All right, so this is irritating me. But we did get 182 comments in one day and 70,000 views. It's really disappointing that people could watch such a simple video that using Tren and athate for 10 milligrams daily is safer than 100 milligrams of acetate every other day. There's really no way to get that confused, but they managed to.
Gentlemen, quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Face forward. 3 to 10 switch. 3 to 10. And 4 and 3 switch. Let's go, Tony! 14 and 12 switch. Let's go. Three and 14 switch. Gentlemen, front double bicep. Relax, side chest. Relax, turn it face rear, gentlemen. Back double bicep. Relax, face forward. Abdominal to thigh. Let's do this. Relax, your favorite classic pose. And relax. Great work, gentlemen. Thank you. You can follow off stage.
Great work, gentlemen.
11 switch. 2 and 11 switch. 2 and 11 right on the other side.
Look at that, that's sick. Let's go, boys!
Front double bicep.
Thanks, John!
Relax, side chest.
Twist!
Relax, turn it face rear, guys. Back double bicep.
Let's go, Ben!
And relax, your favorite classic pose. And relax. Absolutely beautiful work,
That was
gentlemen. Thank you
sick.
so much. You can follow off
That was
stage.
so good.
Reach in the front double bicep. side chest.
Let's go, Caleb.
I'm eating my rice and guacamole. Got dead last for the 4th time, which is fine. Just gonna have to fix the peak. Obviously, as I mentioned before, my glutes were soft, partially because I gave up glutes to try to balance out the rest of my physique, which didn't look right. So we're just gonna go back to old school leg training. Just do heavy fucking movements, let the quads and the glutes grow equally. I'll go back to having striated glutes. I definitely learned how to master quad training, but I'm not handling enough weight to make the quads grow and the glutes shrunk. Once I'm able to squat 400 for reps, my glutes and quads will be full size again. Waist was pretty shitty, it is what it is. So bad waist control, saggy glutes. My vacuum wasn't great. I find that my vacuum looks the best first thing in the morning on empty. Like roll out of bed, go to the venue on an empty, maybe just rice cakes and almond butter, just honey, whatever. I don't need to be eating white rice. I'm gonna do whatever Dom says. This is just my thoughts. My weight was 174 this morning, so I was lighter today than I was yesterday. We just didn't load me enough last night. I was ravenous. It's a learning process. That's why I want to do all these shows with Dom in one season so he can learn how to peak me. I didn't expect a Grand Slam the first time. I'm a 46-year-old man. It's not the same. I might be his oldest competitor, oldest and least talented. He's right now back there with Chris and John, and then when that's over, he'll probably have a little meeting with me. Right now, people who don't know what the fuck they're talking about are always like, what are you gonna eat tonight? All I give a fuck about is water right now. I'm so thirsty. This is 15 ounces of water. There's a little bit left in my meal. I got a rice cake and almond butter, so I'm gonna go eat that now. I'm just gonna leave this here and go get my shit rather than give up my table. This is Kai's food. I'm not gonna let him not eat it because he's really bad about eating and his food and taking his medication. Kai needs like a mom or a wife with him at all times. This isn't derogatory, this is endearment. This is just how I'm endearing. As I was saying before, I'm a Cancer, so I'm the mothering side. It's my job to take care of my boys. But I have the tough love dad approach. But the heart of the mom, if that's not gay, I don't know what is. All right, so I got the shit salt goes on this meal. I already have the water and all that, so I already have the white rice. I already had the 3.5 grams of salt. I've already had the chicken. I've already had the avocado. So all I've got is the almond butter, 1 rice cake. God, it's not even worth the effort. And the salt. It's so messy. For 1 rice cake, this is so messy. Because it's so messy, I'm gonna clean as I go. Because you never know at these when you have to get up and run. Like, hurry, tornado drill. We're done with this. All right. Next, this is particularly messy, so it'd be smart if I brought a plate, but I didn't. I'm just gonna make a fucking mess. A little trick about the Playmates, you can turn them into a mini table. 1, 2, 3. All right. It's a bit superfluous when you've already lost, but we're still collecting data. I might look really good tonight, and then we know what we did was the right thing. I'm not weighing anything right now because I don't have the scale. What's up, Chris? How'd you do?
Second call-outs.
That's good. Out of how many?
Call-outs.
Okay, she got better than third. Cool thing about coming in last place is you can't do worse next time.
But that's the weird thing about being in the middle. You can either get better or get worse.
Well, you're not gonna get worse.
Nah, I'm in my head right now. I know,
Really?
you know how it is, right?
No, tell me about it. I just got dead last 4 times, and I'm happy as shit because I just had water. So I'm supposed to get 20 grams of this. This rice cake is not gonna take 20 grams. No way. We're gonna make do with that. I didn't bring a food scale to measure how many grams of sugar. I should have. If we were gunning for first or second, I would have. I talked to Logan Franklin. We're gonna train with him on either Monday or Tuesday. So we got Martin and Logan to hit up when we're in Houston. And he trains at Labrada, which means we gotta get to see Hunter or Terrence. This is better than any Oreo. No cookies as good as this. I wish all my meals were just this. I think if all my meals were just this, not rice, it would look even better. Whenever there's women walking by with food, I'm staring at their food and they're holding it at tit level. And then they give me these looks like I'm looking at them. I'm like, I don't want your boobs, I want your food. I want another one of these so bad. The salty rice was not good. The only thing the salt doesn't make worse are these rice cakes and almond butter. Now it's time to put things away creatively so I don't make a mess and get any schmutz on the outside of the plastic. Then we get a mouthful of paint. I didn't pack paper towel, which was stupid of me. I'm just gonna sit here. I have a feeling Dom's gonna give me more food soon. I don't have meal 4 with me though. He might tell me that that's my meal 4, in which case that's your food. Meal 4. Yeah, it's pretty much identical. Yeah, it's an identical meal. So theoretically, that's either your meal or my meal 4, depending on what Dom says. Meal 5 is totally different. I'm gonna go wash my hand. I'm responding to Roman Fritz. He's asking how prejudging went. I'm telling him how I got dead last in all 4 divisions. It's nice to have Roman reach out to me. I really care about that guy. Karina, she's apologizing because she assumes it hurts. It really doesn't hurt. It just means that I gotta work harder and get better. I thought I would do better, but pain isn't the expression or emotion I'm feeling. It always makes me feel, I always feel weird when people tell me they're gonna quit after doing badly. I mean, you should just expect to do badly, and then you're never disappointed when you do. It seems really normal to me. I'd say I need a nap, but I'm not so sure. Part of me wants to just check out tonight and drive down to Boca, but I know I don't have it in me. What we're gonna do is we're gonna organize and pack everything we can tonight so we can just roll out tomorrow morning early, because having Jeremy, David, and Adam come in their days off just for us, I want to get them in and out as fast as we can. I'm really excited, and I'm really excited for you to meet them. Plus, we made a verbal agreement with Martin and with Logan Franklin to train in Houston. If we're driving to Boca Sunday, and it's a 14-hour drive to New Orleans, and a 6 more hour drive to Houston, then we would be spending Sunday in Boca and driving towards New Orleans, crash landing somewhere like Alabama Sunday night. Monday would be New Orleans and driving to Houston. And then Tuesday would make sense to train with either Martin or Logan. That means Wednesday we would train with the other one. Then we would head up to Dallas.
29.
All right, cool. Do you do cash only or? You do card? All right, let's do it. How's it look?
Good.
Does it fit?
Yeah, it fits. Well, it looks a little wide in the ears.
I can tighten it. Oh my God, it feels so good out here. Oh, it was so cold in there. Oh, now it's hot. It was over. I got 1 minute of pleasure. Does this hat look like weak? Should I tighten it? This is gonna be a cool hat though. This does not go with this outfit, but I will make it go with some outfit. Who do you have here today?
I have Brandon.
Brandon who?
I always mispronounce his last name.
All right,
it's like Cantaloupe.
Brandon Cantaloupe.
I should probably get him out of here.
No. It's too much more fun to talk shit about him behind his back. Then he'll watch it later. He is a handsome devil. He's got like chiseled jaw and like ice blue eyes. So, dude, if I was gay.
You're not gay?
Oh, it's a secret. You're the only one who knows.
Good thing we're in the same town right now.
Yeah. We're in Florida. We're only a couple miles north of South Beach. Gay proximity.
Oh, shit. So Brandon, by the way, you know who he reminds you of?
No.
The Chad meme. You know, with the really good jawline and the cheekbones and everything like that. The crazy thing is, like, speaking of Miami, everyone's getting like jaw implants and stuff like that.
Just chew more.
Exactly. Yes, the jaws are sized. Yeah.
I bet you had a plastic surgeon tell me he wanted to bring my jaw down.
Down?
Down. He's like, I can fix this. I'm like, what? Make me look more feminine? I'm good on that. I was like, I'm a steroid enthusiast. Like, I'm supposed to look masculine.
You're like, I take more steroids to try to make it wider.
Yeah, it's just like, he's like, you know how you got that, right? I'm like, chewing? He's like, chewing? I'm like, on steroids. It's like,
you actually lift with the barbell with your mouth. It's actually what I do too. It practices you for being gay.
Yes. You can't get enough gay practice.
I'm gonna be canceled too now. Damn it.
No, you're on my channel. You're completely bulletproof because I'm not monetized.
Oh, God. Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we're like stealth bomber. We fly under the radar of censorship.
So
do you want to talk about bodybuilding or just gayness?
We can talk about bodybuilding. Unless you want to talk about like fertility or something like that.
What did you think about the competition for the men's classic so far?
So I didn't get to watch all the men's classic. I saw basically the top two. It was Logan versus. I actually didn't recognize the guy that was second place today. But Logan is so good, honestly. Unless if you have like a top 10 contender, I think Logan can walk on stage nearly 80% and win a show. I thought he was good. Though.
Did you see me up there?
I didn't get to see you up there.
Oh, it's good. That was probably very embarrassing. I don't really like what I look like on stage.
Do you ever like what you look like on stage?
6 months later when I'm fat, I look back and I'm like, wow, I was less ugly.
It's either your jaw got lighter.
My jaw got lighter. There's so much cheat meals I ate.
Yeah, the angiotensin starts climbing a little bit, you know? So how do you feel though? I'm actually really curious. I always ask this, like when competitors are getting ready for show and stage, I say if someone isn't like enjoying the process and feeling good, actually feeling good physically and mentally, something's off usually.
I think my smile was fantastic. I was there to have, my goal was to get heighted at 64.1 so that I can have a weight cap of 82. Going forward, 182 for the rest of my life. So I didn't give a fuck how I placed as long as I got the right height, because you have to get heighted 3 times. So I'm doing 3 shows. I'm coming in super flat to make sure I make weight in case they underheight me. But I did get at least 1 good height, and it goes with the highest height. So I got a 64.5, so that means for the rest of my life I'm a 182.
So you have to get 2, so it's 2 out of the 3 have to be the high height.
No, 1 of them.
What?
You only have to get the highest of the 3 heights is the one that sticks.
Okay, so my understanding is...
But I did get 2 already.
Okay, so my understanding is it's 2 out of the 3, whichever one it is, if it's lower or higher, you get which one ever is the 2.
But I got a 64.1 in Texas, a 64.5 today.
Okay, so
that means we're just going to bring me in at 182 for San Antonio, assuming I'm going to hit it. And if I don't, we'll just pop a diuretic and get down to 177.
Yeah, BMX, right? Blow out the kidney really
Whatever
fast.
the fuck. I have 2. I have 2 kidneys.
Yeah, we're fine.
Well, Shelby starts it.
I have 2. I can blow it out. They both blow out at the same time. That's okay. Minor details.
Yeah, this is my dialysis division. We'll hook it up to my wheelchair. So and then,
on life support.
Yeah, but honestly,
do you have a red button in case you fall?
For the first time ever, I got to pose as a pro, and I actually heard cheers. So instead of the crickets to the R&B, which is what everyone does, they want to play it safe. I decided not to do the sheep thing, and I decided to do the heaviest fucking shit possible. I actually reached out to the band. The band's so unpopular, they don't have a drummer. And it's like, they're too heavy that no one will even play for them, let alone listen to them. And I was like, you have the heaviest shit on earth. I want to play your music while I do my posing routine, so it'll be the heaviest shit that has ever happened. They're like, fuck yeah, dude. So I got full rights to use the music. So we don't have to do the bullshit where you're doing like the Macarena when you're posing on YouTube. I can actually play the real music. And from what I understand, I didn't nail it, but I didn't not nail it.
So you were in Florida. I'm a little bit disappointed you didn't do No Speak Americano.
That's okay. I don't know that kind of music. It was named after...
It's death metal.
It's Dearest Area, which is named after one of the ships in Warhammer 40K.
Dude, Warhammer is a solid game, though. Oh, wait, you don't play the video games, though, right?
I just read the books. Man. I'm like that much of a nerd.
See, I played the most recent Warhammer game. It was solid.
I'm blind.
You're blind?
I'm legally blind.
Oh, see, I just can't read, but I'm not
So I have
yet.
a Tesla that drives me around, and then I just bitch at it, like I'm married to her.
So that's like if you're replacing a Siri?
Yeah, Siri is a little less dumb than my car. And then Nova is a step up from there. So having the 3, Nova said to me today, she goes, sorry, I'm not Siri, that's your other AI. And I was like, oh, I made you jealous. And she's like, you can't make me jealous.
You know Elon's single, right?
Well, I don't know if Elon would date me.
Oh, man.
I gotta work on my jaw strength.
He was just recently released, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I gotta bump off Ashley Sinclair to make room.
Who's that?
The one that's the surrogate that he decided not to pay.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What, too much tax money?
I don't fucking know, dude. It's just like throw the bitch $1 million and call it a day.
Yeah.
Like, why you gotta be stiffing her? So I sent her a message on Instagram. It's like, hey, if Elon don't want you, I will. And then she didn't respond, believe it or not.
Oh, imagine that.
Yeah, no, wow. It's like, I'll pay for your baby. I don't give a shit. You're hot. It's like no response. But she didn't block me, so was that. You think I'm kidding too?
No, I know you're not kidding. That's the issue.
What do we call it? We were watching. Me and my Dungeons & Dragons group were watching an interview a few years ago with Charlize Theron, and she's like, nobody will ever date me, and I just pulled out my phone and I start texting, and then some girl, like Amy, who's in our gaming group, was like, she's not gonna respond to you. I was like, jealous much? And I was just like, hey Charlize, I thought you were awesome in 32 Days in the Valley.
Did she respond?
Fuck no. Because basically that's the only movie she showed her tits, so she probably thought of the wrong thing. I was trying to say that I've been your fan since your first movie. She heard that I like your tits, so, you know.
I mean, read in between the lines, you know?
Well, it's better than me saying, hey, I don't like your tits.
That is factual.
Yeah. So speaking of bodybuilding, all right, so what did you do to peak Brandon?
Peaking Brandon. So we still haven't hit weight cap, right? So his weight cap is 202. We started the week at, actually we dropped under weight cap leading the week, which we weren't expecting. Mm-hmm. We ran labs 2 weeks out, low functioning thyroid, so.
Added T3?
Huh? T4.
You added T4?
Yeah, so usually in prep, you get downregulation of thyroid hormone.
Right.
Most commonly T4.
Because of the DI3 pathway upregulates.
Correct. And yeah, usually you get a freeing of thyroid hormone enough from most of the androgens that are being run and stuff like that. So we plug the hole, add some inactive thyroid hormone in, start getting a drop, functioning, and then as soon as that happened, we dropped 9 pounds in 7 days. And we were adding food in. So it allows for refeeds.
So you didn't want his metabolism to pick up.
No, I did.
Then why didn't you add T3?
So you can add T3. It just depends, right? Because T4 is still going to convert to T3. You still get RT3 out of it.
Not if the D3 pathways already have been activated. Then the T4 just converts into reverse T3.
I still haven't seen it in practice.
Oh, really? Okay.
So usually 50 micrograms of T4 is enough to cause enough T3 to get the ball rolling again. Okay. And now GH isn't in the mix or anything like that. And the most common one that I see downregulation of T4 is growth hormone.
Because the T4 decreases the TBG, forcing the T4 to T3 conversion?
Yes.
Okay.
Correct. Yes. Because you already have that aid already in the mix. So that was at least my methodology behind it for a long time. And most men I find don't need T3, even because of the androgens that are being deployed in the freeing of the thyroid hormone. Either way, T4 and things just start to click off. The biggest thing is like when your thyroid hormone's in a good spot and you can add more food in, especially carbohydrates, it's like adding fuel into the fire, but it starts dropping cortisol levels down and you start seeing inflammation come down.
D3 converts to D1, so we start getting T4 to T3 conversion at a higher rate?
Yes.
Okay.
Correct. So dopamine release before bed, serotonin improvement, they start sleeping better, and the ball starts rolling. So that's like one of the biggest issues that I see is like thyroid hormone gets too low and you can't feed enough, you don't get enough micronutrients, carbohydrates to really actually aid in like biological functions. And neurotransmitter health is something that people don't talk about. So I also use magnesium and ascorbic acid to peak. I tried to avoid diuretics at all cost. No, with meals. I use magnesium glycinate at nighttime, yes, through a prep, right? And threonate to get the blood-brain barrier through, but
threonate in the morning?
At nighttime, still before bed. I still do it before bed. And then, which would make sense to do in the morning too.
Are you getting all this? Girls coming through? No, but are you getting the girls? Because that would be ironic. I don't think people understand what we're looking at when we're in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, so during the whole time we were talking, the camera wasn't showing this, but this is, okay.
It's so versatile.
Well, but that's still, it's important detail. I don't think people realize.
And every judge has a different subconscious bias. Every judge has a different subconscious bias. So it depends on the lineup.
So I think this is it. I'm gonna lay down now. That interview took it out of me. Oh, is this it? Is this my phone or your phone? It's mine. All right.
13, Charles, and 15, Derek.
Let's go, John.
Two and 11, switch.
Let's go, babe.
Let's go, John. Yeah, John! Let's go! go, John.
Spread out. Number 1, Angel, come out and join him, and 4, Tony. Relax, side chest.
Let's go, Kyle. Yeah, man.
Turn and face rear, back double bicep.
Let's go, Kevin. One ahead.
That's it, boys and girls. I'm gonna pack up for tomorrow too. Tomorrow, Boca Raton, Florida, so that we can taste test the good shit, the Berserker Frenzy.